third time this week the cons have gone away.
It's so frustrating. What are we doing wrong? They're so well organized for being remnants of the army they were before.
The only reasonable explanation is a skilled strategist has taken command of the remaining Decepticon forces in Megatron's absence. And the only one capable of thinking this thoroughly is Shockwave.
Shockwave? The mad scientist lives? I thought Ultra Magnus killed him at Dark Mount Pass.
Evidently not, I'm afraid. When I was fighting Bludgeon, he mentioned that the comlink disruptor was from him.
Great. So not only are we getting schooled, we're getting schooled by a Cyclops.
Hush up, kid. Be thankful it's not just the Decepticon soldiers getting the best of you.
Good point.
From this point on, we must be precise with our movements, careful with our planning, and most importantly, watch each other's backs.
Prime.
What? Oh, yes. Meet back here tomorrow morning for the usual patrol assignments. Get some rest. You've earned it, Autobots. Keep it together, Optimus. You need to be 100% for your Autobots right now.
Hey boss, I've been wondering, why are we running around grabbing parts? I'm not too sure if I see the purpose of it.
I've also been wondering, do you always ask so many simple questions, or are you too much of a half-wit to see the full picture?
Sorry, boss.
Instead of asking questions, call Blitzwing and tell him to come to my lab. I have a task for him.
Yes, sir.
And Skywarp, if you question my plans again, you'll be my next lab rat. Do I make myself clear?
Transparently, sir.
Simple-minded fool. Just like his brother. Now, where were we?
I don't know, Cliff. Something seems off about the big bot.
It may just be the frustration catching up to him. That and the lack of recharge he's been getting.
Still, I just think it's out of character for him. Have you ever seen him lose his cool like that?
Mirage, Cliff Jumper. We picked up a signal in the Gamma sector. It may be an Energon reading, but we're not sure. Scope out the area and be on your guard.
You got it, Boss Bot.
I'll stay nearby the comms in case they need me.
Guess whatever the energy signature was, it's gotta be what's in that crate.
Well, what are we waiting for? Time to get cracking!
Mirage, wait! That was a reckless move back there. You had no idea what was in that crate. It could have been Energon for all you know.
Oh, please, we're fine, aren't we? Man, sometimes you really seem to be a paranoid bot.
Don't patronize me. We didn't even get a chance to scope out the rest of the area to see if there was any more solar.
Well. Hello, Mirage. Long time no see.
Blitzwing, what are you doing here?
Shockwave wanted me to see if anyone would try to find that signal. To make sure you don't interfere with our retrieval mission. And once you know it, just the bot I wanted to see come sniffing about. Well, you and this little flea. Now that this little scrap heap is taken care of, I got a bone to pick with you, Mirage.
Are you still upset about taking your hand? Dude, you were the one holding a gun to my head. Your fault, man.
Why, you little... Don't worry, little flea. Shockwave gave me a few upgrades since our last encounter. Now, little flea, why do you hide away? I just want to chat. Haha, impressive. You made such modifications to your ability. I made some modifications of my own.
You can see through my holograms?
Don't be too surprised, little flea. After a little encounter last time, I learned that you rely on your holograms a wee bit too much. Now there's nowhere for you to hide.
Mirage, did you...
Roadbuster! Get Prime on the line! Blitzwing's here, and he's not happy to see me.
He's still holding that grudge? Give me a sec. I'll grab him. Prime, get on line 5. Mirage needs some help.
Roger that. Mirage, what's your status?
A little banged up at the moment, but I'm alright. But Blitz stabbed Cliff clean through.
Roadbuster, is Cliff Jumper still functional?
Roadbuster!
Vitals are low. He's weak but alive. Looks like Blitzwing just nicked his spark. He'll live, but Mirage, whatever you gotta do to take Blitzwing down, you need to do it now.
How am I supposed to fight somebody who makes my main tactic useless? My weapons aren't strong enough to pierce through his plating.
You can't save him, Prime.
Prime, what's going on?
Roadbuster!
I will save him. I won't lose any more of my team.
Because you do such a great job at that. Face it, Prime. Wherever you go,
Prime!
death follows closely behind. Let go and join me.
Roadbuster! What's going on?
I don't know. Prime's convulsing for some reason.
Give in, Prime. You're a failure as a leader. You can't even keep your emotions in check in a fight.
I can and I will. No one else will die.
Screw this.
Roadbuster.
Later. We need to help Mirage. Now!
I'm here. Tell me what you see.
I see a hulking mass of Khan, if that's what you mean. I mean, I shot him in his shoulder and he really didn't like that.
That's your target. Focus your fire in between the plates in his armor. Try and get behind him using a smokescreen.
Roger that, Prime. Yo, Blitz!
What did you want, little flea?
Catch! And he sticks the landing. Woo! Didn't know if I was gonna make it out of that one, Blitzy. That's twice you've lost to me now.
Maybe. But it wasn't a true loss. You failed to stop us from collecting what we needed. You lost, Mirage.
Well, ain't that just rude? Prime, you heard that?
Affirmative. Did he mention anything more about what they grabbed?
No, but he does have this weird symbol on his backplate. And it did just start glowing for a sec before dimming out. What's that about?
Interesting. We'll talk more at the base.
Roger that.
Ah, Skywarp. Please tell me you have good things to report.
Not exactly. Mirage offlined Blitzwing and he saw the rune on his back. But we did get the part we needed. The ground team, or what's left of it, is on their way back.
What good is the part when the Autobots know about the rune? And how is Mirage able to best Blitzwing?
I don't know. He just kept talking to someone called Roadbuster.
Roadbuster? The Autobot technician and a fellow scientist. No doubt he'll want to know what the symbol is. He may try to retrace our steps by going to look at Skyquake's corpse, and you're gonna make sure he doesn't walk away.
What? Why me?
Because you saw Mirage kill Blitzwing, and discover the rune, and you didn't think to kill him where he stood to avoid the Autobots becoming aware you are going to beat the living spark out of Roadbuster and make sure that he never returns to the Autobots. Or, I promise I'll show you the same mercy I showed your brother when he failed me. And we both know what happened to Thundercracker.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now leave us.
Another glorious day of being a Decepticon.
Not sure what it is, but it glowed for a click when Blitzwing went offline.
I've never seen such a symbol before, but during your fight, my instruments picked up a strange energy signature radiate from that area. Perhaps the two are connected somehow. What do you think, Prime?
I'm not certain, but perhaps Shockwave is behind this. Roadbuster, search through the old archives. See if you can find anything relating to this symbol and its function.
Copy that, Prime.
Hey Rhodey, how's Cliff doing?
He's stable now, just in power down. He'll need a while before he's back on his feet, but he'll pull through.
Okay, good. Glad he's doing alright. I'm gonna follow his lead and get some recharge in. Fight with Blitz. It took a lot out of me.
Prime, what happened today? You suddenly fell to the floor talking to yourself, and I had to snap you out of it.
It must be the lack of recharge scrambling my memory and my speech banks. I've been staying online for days trying to find energon signatures for you and the others to scour, so we can refill our reserves. I'll need to rest my optics for a good while to get back to 100%. But for now, I apologize for earlier.
Understandable, Big Bot, and sorry for punching you. Couldn't think of any other way to snap you out of it.
All is forgiven. You did what you had to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to recharge.
Lack of recharge due to searching for energon deposit signatures? Seemed like a bit more than that. What could he possibly have seen to warrant that kind of reaction? Seems I'll need to start keeping an eye on Prime. Gotta make sure he's okay.
Primus, how could I be so careless? Roadbuster's going to get suspicious of my actions. Why did that have to happen? Why?
I'll tell you why, Prime. It's because you're scared.
You're lying.
Oh, now I'm the liar. Ironic coming from you. You lied about the true reason you fell apart earlier today. You lied about what truly happened to me, saying that I'm off-world scouring for planets to conquer. You lied not just about my death, but the deaths of Ironhide, Ultra Magnus, and so many others. And let's not forget that you alone almost caused the death of Mirage.
That was your doing. If you hadn't appeared, Mirage would have been able to bring Cliffjumper back sooner.
Whatever you say, Prime, just know that whatever you do now, there are eyes on you, watching your every move. Tread lightly, or your secret may come to light, brother.
I will protect my Autobots. I must. I can't lose anymore.